Hey guys, Jim here. This is my best stuff for comic books of 2009. So let's go ahead and get started with that. The first award that I'm going to be presenting is to Matt Fraction for the best writer in a superhero comic for this year for Invincible Iron Man. Great stuff. Never disappoints for Invincible Iron Man. Always great. Just a fantastic writer. I think he's going to be doing a lot more with Iron Man in the coming year. Um, and I hope he does a lot more with other characters because he's doing a great job. Um, I heard his run in X-Men was debatable whether it was good or not. Controversy there, but his work in Invincible Iron Man is solid. It's great, and I hope it continues on for quite a long while because he's doing a great job in Invincible Iron Man. Now the next award goes to best comic writer for non superhero or non Marvel DC writer is Robert Kirkman in Walking Dead. Just like Invincible Iron Man, never disappoints. Always great storytelling. But I think this series is just it's just much to me it's a lot better than a lot of the stuff that's going on right now. Um, just the way he depicts the kind of the hopelessness and the just the never ending fight for their lives in Walking Dead. Um, and just the storytelling in this, the dramatization, the real depth of character that Kirkman puts in these characters. Oh man, it's just a great stuff. Walking Dead never disappoints as far as I'm concerned. Now, best story arc that is not in continuity for 2009 is Wolverine Old Man Logan. Now, I know you guys get tired of me hearing me say, about Old Man Logan and stuff like that, but you're gonna hear at least this last time for for a while, I guess. Um, Man, wow, Wolverine Old Man Logan is just it just like what blows himself up dude said, it's the best Wolverine story ever told. Um, yeah, it to me it's basically Unforgiven wrapped up in a Marvel story. Um, yeah, Unforgiven is one of my favorite movies. So for this to happen in a Marvel story, a Marvel setting, one of my favorite movies, it's just great. Great art, great story. Can't say enough about it. Now, best story arc in continuity would have to go to Blackest Night. Jeff Johns is just nailing it every time. An issue of Blackest Night comes out. It never disappoints. Now I've heard story and I've read on the internet that um, Blackest Night it's great, but there's one or two issues that weren't great. I totally disagree with that. Every issue was great. There was an issue that was, I guess, if you could say, from weakest to best, and if you can rate them down from weakest to best, then I could say, but even that's the weakest one is still fantastic. So the great character death in this, um, making the event not too big, and it's just fantastic. It's great. Best cover of 2009 is Flash Rebirth #1. To me, this is depicted Flash as the Flash Rebirth as a great series, but it sort of foreshadows what Flash Rebirth will be. Is fast storytelling, powerful, and kind of dark. And yeah, it's just to me, Jeff Johns or the artist who did this, I don't have the name. I'll probably put up an annotation somewhere. Um, but yeah, the guy who did this cover nailed it. And to top it all off, I got this cover signed by Jeff Johns, so that kind of etched it out a little bit as far as cover of the year goes. But yeah, it's still a fantastic cover, and I hope I can find it in a poster so I can hang it up in my room somewhere. Speaking of artists, Mike Diorato um, picked up best artist of the year for a comic book, and man, his the way he uses light and shadow in this book is just fantastic. The way he draws his characters, the human characters, the expressions on their face, even the beads of sweat, just fantastic. It's great. Granted, he makes Norman Osborn look a lot like Tommy Lee Jones. Still though, it's great art. It's great. It's great. Nearly every page in his book, in that book, is noteworthy for a poster or an artwork in a museum somewhere. It's just fantastic. Yeah, his artwork's great. But the last but not least, the single best book for me for 2009 was Blackest Night #5. Now, granted, Old Man Logan as a whole made my jaw drop, but the single issue that I can say without a doubt that made my jaw drop and say, "Wow, that was a great issue," was Blackest Night #5. Just the way the tide turned, the unexpected character who shows up. It was just a great issue, man. I can't say enough about Blackest Night #5. So that's it for my best of for 2009. I hope 2010 will be just as great with great comic books and great stories, and we'll have to wait and see. So yeah, Happy New Year, you guys. Wish you guys the best of luck in 2010. See you guys. Bye.